Maturing as an athlete is realizing you can't just be better. Like, what? You're just gonna show up same time, same place next week and just be better? Like, bro, stop being delusional. If we're serious about our development, we need clarity and dedication. After a poor performance, let's be clear. What exactly stopped us from being successful last time? And what are we gonna do to address it this time? And dedicate yourself. Are you willing to bring your best effort to the next session and try again? It was hard last time. It's probably still gonna be hard today. A group that Megan and I were working with had a terrible performance. I put together a video that provides clarity and raises their motivation so they're more dedicated. And we tried the exact same session again. Every single player came locked in and it was the best I've ever seen all of them play. Here is the video that changed it all. So Meg and I love coaching you. It's so much fun playing with you, coaching with you, and even just hanging around all of you. And we're having so much fun. We love it. However, let's talk about performance. Yesterday was awful. No sugarcoating. It was just awful. But that's okay. We're gonna bounce back from it. And this video is gonna help us do that. Our themes were passing and turning. So what we wanted to happen was this player to have all of this space all by themselves, in a way where they can get a nice accurate pass to the back foot. Can we turn? Can we still have space in front of us? And with control, can we attack with a dribble or attack with a pass? That's what we wanted from yesterday's session. Let's put some defenders in to make this a bit more clear. So on the ball carrier, we have somebody pressuring. Now we have somebody who's just a little bit goal side, but pretty tight to this player. We have somebody who's balancing, won't probably be goal side because that will allow this to happen. This player will probably be balancing between guarding this player as well as protecting this space, maybe possibly getting an interception. Same thing on the other side. And this player won't be man marking that tightly. This player will probably be balancing once again. So balancing between close enough where they can close out, but also threatening the interception and denying this space. To achieve our objective of passing and turning, we need two things. We need a passing lane and we need separation from a defender. Simply put, it'll be something like this. This midfielder gets into this space. We have separation from this defender and we have a lane that the ball can travel through that is unopposed. Like this defender might not be able to block that. So bang. That's what we need to happen. However, as you saw yesterday, this isn't very simple. If this midfielder were to check into this space, clear passing lane, clear separation from the defender, I don't think so. This midfielder is gonna follow. And by the time this passer, the ball carrier, sets up the pass, turns their body, faces the play, bang, as that ball leaves their foot, as that ball travels, as this person takes their first touch, the defender's already closing out. You know who this might work against? This might work against U7s and U8s. We're getting to a level where the defense is fast enough and smart enough to track runners. We need to do something different in order to pass through clear passing lanes and have the separation to turn. Now, what I'm about to say next, you have to memorize. Tactically, we need two changes. One, better support. And two, get out of passing lanes. Technically, we need three things: ball mastery, ability to turn, and quality of pass. So to point number one, better support. What does better support mean? Three things: better angle, better distance, better timing. I'll show you what that looks like. Let's pick on this player right here. How can this player better support the ball carrier? Realistically, this blue player who's pressing might be able to step out this far because obviously their legs can step out. Realistically, the ball can't get to you if you're anywhere in this area. I'll shade it in. If you're here, you're not getting that ball. This player, we need them to stay wide and check in. Here is available. However, this is an extremely difficult pass. This is easier. This is better support. Without this level of support, you're just hiding. Now, let's pick on this player. So if this blue player can guard this much space, then the ball cannot go in this area behind the blue player. So the ball cannot go in this area here. So this is okay. The ball might be able to travel here. The benefit of staying here, supporting in this angle, is because you're going to be very well set up to attack this space. However, the ball takes time to travel. This is a massive distance, tight space. As that ball travels, this person is going to close out. So where can they go to better support? Is it here? Nope, because this person's also blocking. So now we're looking for this. Instead of being close to the shadow that we've kind of drawn here, this has to come all the way here. That's much harder to defend because now if this pass were to go, this is a much bigger distance to travel. And second of all, this is a much harder pass to intercept. Now let's give that ball back to the fullback. If this midfielder checks in here, what? This midfielder is going to check in there. This is way too close. A lot of times we saw this ball be attempted to be made and slammed right away. Or if you have a really, really smart and proactive defender, as that ball travels, a lot of times the defender even outran the midfielder and intercepted the ball. So we need to work on our distance and our timing. As soon as this person is ready to move the ball, set it up over here. So maybe move the ball, set it up over here. Bang, creates an angle. This needs to happen quickly, and that distance needs to be separated. That way we have a clear passing lane and an opportunity to turn. Separation from the defender. However, if the defender follows, don't keep coming. Don't keep coming, because now what are we supposed to do out of this? The distance has to be better. The timing has to be better. The angle has to be better. Point number 2 for tactics. You got to get out of the passing lanes. So they check in fast. However, this midfielder or this defender does an exceptional job at tracking. Bang. So if you're a good ball carrier, you probably won't play this ball. Anyways, if this player is doing their dance moves, yeah, check in, player follows, check out, player follows, check here, player follows. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's so in this tight space, it's so easy for the defender to follow you, and you're never gonna get the ball there, and you're blocking a massive passing lane here. This is a massive passing lane that you're taking up. If you're just doing your dance moves in here, you're checking in, you're checking out. Okay, cool. You're not doing much. You get out of there. If you get out of there, the defender will follow you, because if you check into this space, this is a legitimate threat. This is a legitimate breakout threat. Defender will follow you. Now, your teammates can work together to maybe check into this space, or while this person's not looking, this person can sneak in here or sneak in this way, or this person can pretend to ask for the ball here. When this person checks their shoulder and blocks that lane, now they can check into this space. So now that passing lane is open. Now to combine those 2 points, better support and get out of the passing lanes, let's take a look at this hilarious example. Meg and I were just, in the moment we were a little frustrated, but afterwards we were just laughing at it. This was so funny. So this player gets out of the lane. Okay, so player follows, but they won't follow all the way. They'll probably be balancing. They'll probably be out here. What we witnessed was this player, instead of getting into this space, because as this player goes here, this player goes here, so it's kind of like opposite directions, right? It's like, instead of that happening, when this player checked out, defender came, they went to the same side and tried to get the ball in this kind of space. That is craziness. How is... And the passing lane clears out because of a teammate moving this way, the higher player shouldn't also be coming the same way, because it's all going to be occupied on that side of the field. If you're in a space where you know you're not going to get the ball, get out of there. Get out of there. That's the lesson. Get out of there. Now we're going to move on to part 2, technique. The 3 technical traits that we need to see is ball mastery, turning, and passing. Let's go into why technique is a make or break in this type of environment. Let's say our midfielder checks into this space, and this player might not follow because they are in a decently good space to intercept, but let's pretend they follow. Let's pretend they follow halfway. Now, when this player checks in here, and this player hasn't reacted yet because they came from behind and maybe they didn't see the run, right? So this player has the separation. Does this ball carrier have the ability to pass to that player right now? No. So you can argue, yeah, this person can come a little bit lower and get the ball there. The support's got to be better. But let's say this person stops here. What can the ball carrier do using their technical abilities to get the ball to that player? How can the ball carrier create a clear passing lane? Ball mastery. So maybe pretend to go here. So put the ball on the left side of your body. Defender follows. And then quickly snap the ball back. Bang. Before the person can get back. Now it's wide open. Now that passing lane is wide open, but that takes ball mastery. Let's move on to turning. I'm gonna use my ball mastery to get open, bang, get it open like this. Now, if this person has the ability to have that space, have that separation, receive a hard, accurate pass, back foot, bang, turn, and face up the field like this. Bang, face up the field. And while you're balanced, you can either threat to dribble, you can threat to pass, you can even threat to shoot, because there's 2 mini nets, right? It's pretty easy to score with 2 big mini nets. Then that's great because this person hasn't closed out yet. However, if that ball comes in and our touches here, our hips are flat, we're off balance, we're taking forever for our hips to turn around and face upfield, all of that time, this player can close out. That opportunity is lost now because we didn't execute a proper turn. Now let's go back a few steps again. This person has done a great job of hiding the run and This passing lane is open. We've worked hard for this moment, this golden opportunity to have a clear passing lane and the separation to turn. Bang, ball is traveling, but it's bouncing. Or it's going to the wrong foot. Or it's played so softly. It's played so softly like this. Or it's played like a rocket and super hard. There's so many details that go into a good pass. And if those details are good, the ability for the receiver to get a successful turn quickly and attack upfield is going to be so much easier. But if this pass is just awful, obviously it's going to take this person way longer to turn, and that's, again, more time for this person to close out. How does Megan and I know that this isn't too big of a challenge for you? Let's take a look at our passing pattern. Our passing pattern, there's no defenders, so that means it was unopposed. All you had to do was check out. So you got to provide support. The support angle should be pretty easy because there's no defender. Now, when the support arrives, the passer, they need to smash a ball hard on the floor to the back foot. The receiver needs to control, face upfield, hard pass, same thing. I've seen all of you play. We train here. I know you can make an accurate hard pass to the correct foot every single time, but our passing pattern was breaking down. Our support angles were off. Our support timing was off. Our passes were going to the wrong foot. It was even no defender. Our passes were even hitting the wall. Everyone here is getting pretty athletic. Some of you are lifting pretty heavy weights, getting pretty strong, and our passes are so slow. And then when it comes to a game, it's still slow. Or all of a sudden, we're like smashing the ball so hard that the turn's gonna be impossible. So that shows me and Megan, the focus just wasn't there. You can do this. Let's do a quick review. Tactically, we need better support and I was trying to see if you remembered. Think. What is it? It is get out of the passing lanes. Technically, 3 things need to be demonstrated for this to work. Ball mastery. I did it again. What is it? What's the second one? We need ability to turn properly. So check into the space, create separation, and turn quickly before you get closed down. And 3, if everything works out, we have the separation, we have the clear lane, the pass needs to be well done or else forget it. Unless it's Coach Andrew in the midfield, and he can control and turn with any type of ball. I'm just joking. We need somebody or multiple people to show, yes, come. Yes, come. Then we can either play out, we can play here. If this player follows, this person has even more space. If this person follows, then get out of the lane. If you get out of the lane, then this person might check into this side, right? Yeah, pass. Bang, play. Typically, if this person right here doesn't believe that this player can track them in time to stop that turn, then best case scenario, both players will collapse. Both players will collapse. If this person has good ball mastery, touch the ball this way before this player can catch up. This player makes a lateral run, bang. That's a great pass. That's a clear passing lane because both these players are collapsing this way and this way. This person has the ball mastery and skills to travel here quickly, get away from this player's block. How about if this player collapses, but this player does a good job tracking? So now we need something like this to happen. This player will give us depth. If this person doesn't follow, this person has momentum this way. This ball can be played over the top, long ball. That way, that's why this player will probably track. When this player tracks, then this player has now this space to operate in because this player just got out of that space and pulled the defender with them. So fall into this space, bang. Now this player will follow, right? But if the person doesn't follow, then you can obviously just turn, separate, and play. But if they do follow, then continue to dribble. This player follows. This person will continue their run. Typically what will happen is this person will try to challenge. But now this person's wide open. What the heck? That was easy. Turn, play, bang forward, and we're out of there. But now, let's pretend this person was super conservative. Instead of double teaming and challenging, they continue to track. So this person makes the run, continues to track. This person's dribbling, right? Now this person has to get out of the way. Because if this person doesn't get out of the way, now this person will dribble into a 2v1 and they'll lose the ball. Especially when this wall is coming up. So this person can either get out of the way this way, ideally not the same kind of like direction that this person is already going. This person can get out of this way, or this person can get underneath. Provide a supporting because this person is going to be goal side, bang. So now both these players have momentum here. This person can dribble out this way. And that's going to be ball mastery. If this player collapses, now just pass the ball back. By that point, this person should already have turned. This person continues their run. Now this person doesn't know, should I track this player? Should I keep denying the space while they're hesitating? This player can flow in, bang, play here. If this player collapses, this player supports. If this player collapses, supports out here. If this player doesn't collapse, this player makes a run. Now, on to today. Realistically, we can move on. We can just work on defending. However, if you're really serious about soccer, you're gonna have to learn this. You're gonna have to learn this and get so good at it, it just becomes natural. You don't have to think about it, That means you have to practice it thousands of times. Oh, this is hard today. So let's just do something else today, and let's work on this another time. When are we gonna learn it? Like next week? Are your coaches gonna teach this? They might teach it next year. You're gonna learn next year. If you learn this next year, that might not be early enough to get scouted onto a better team. The reality is, this is so important and we need to learn it at some point. Why not learn it ASAP? So hopefully you're not intimidated by this massive challenge. It is difficult. I will admit, it is difficult. And realistically, we're nowhere near where it needs to be to play at a very, very, very high level, but that's okay because everyone here is U12 and younger. So we have time to get there. If you say, oh, I'm not gonna try today and work on other things and we'll learn it another time, then we won't have time to get there. With that mentality, you will not have time to learn all of this stuff because this stuff, it takes time. It takes thousands of reps. Megan and I are here to help you. So here's the plan for today. First half, we're going to fix this. We're going to fix our passing and our turning. The second half of the day, then we'll get into defending as planned. Bring your energy. We're going to need it. We're going to need your focus. We need your ability to pass sharp, turn sharp, create passing lanes, provide better support. We're going to need all of that. So lock in and let's go.